Tracy here with the Idea Closet and another project for Heartfelt Creations. This one I've kind of already started at work before I got a chance to get it home and show you what I was using, but we'll go ahead and do our best anyway. Some of it is in pieces. So the project that I'm doing is Valentine's, and I'm using the Authentique set. The collection's called Lovely. This is their newest Valentine's, and it is already almost sold out. So if you want to do these, you're going to have to hurry in and get them. But if not, you can still do the projects and use some different paper. But I love this paper. Like I said, it's kind of in bits and pieces, but it's very vintage looking. It's just fun. There's so much to do with it. Some odd shapes that you wouldn't necessarily think with Valentine's, like the word search back here and the flowers and the mail, but it's just really, really cute. Keys, love this paper. So that's the paper, and of course it's double-sided, so you get lots of choices when you use it. Authentique, not always, but often does their double-sided. Their backside is a solid sheet. Go ahead and turn that back over. Next, I've got their sticker sheet, and as you can tell, I've used lots of this one again. But there's the letters, there's borders, little tickets, just some labels, lots of fun things on here that you can use, and that I'll show you what I've done with it because I've really put it to good use. This is another paper that comes in the kit, and it just has these old-time, vintage-looking Valentine cards, and we've done some really fun things with these, so just wait to see what all we've done with this. And I'll put a link on my blog so that you can actually see the full sheets of paper and link over to Authentique. Okay, next I took the die cut machine at work and I cut some little photo pockets, or not photo pockets, but library pockets, and you'll see what I've done with those. I also took some chipboard and cut out some hearts. We're going to do a mini album slash banner. Grabbed some ribbon that matched it, because you got to have ribbon, love ribbon. And then, of course, just some solid cardstock. And I got it in colors that match the paper. So I have a light pink, a dark pink, a red, a black, and a gray. So let me go ahead and finish the projects that I've started on, and then I'll show you what we've done. On the Authentique Valentine's kit, and the first thing that I did, I'm going to move this out of the way just a little bit. Of course, the first thing that I did is a page layout, and the reason that I always do these first is this usually takes the most amount of paper, and actually this is really why I scrapbook, is to record our memories and have a place to put our photos. So this is the first page, and I'm going to show you a couple of things on here. This little pocket card right here is just a die cut that we had at the store, and I cut it out of this paper. Of course, if you don't have a die cut machine, you could use a PNG file. I'm sure you could find something on the internet, an SVG, look and find a PDF file. There's all types of patterns and things on the internet. So that's an option for you. And then I just took some of these little cards and I glued them in here so they'll stay, but these were just off of that sheet with all of the different little Valentine cards, if you will, and stuck them in there. I tied some twine, black twine around here, put 2 hearts on here, and glue dotted my little embellishments, the lock and the key. I don't know if you can see, I'm going to try to pull this up really close, but those little hearts right there, this top one I actually cut out with a die cut, and I cut some chipboard out of it also, and then put that on the chipboard and glued that on. That just adds a little bit of dimension. And then the little sticker here, that's off this sticker page. I put it on some black cardstock, trimmed it out so just the edge of the black cardstock worked. And then if you can see, I used a foam pop dot and popped it up just a little bit, and that gives it a little bit of added dimension. So that's the first page. The second page is very similar. Once again, I cut out another die cut heart, put some paper on it, added another little key, tied some string around it. This little card is off the same paper, and I put it up with with a pop dot as well. And so there is the page. I inked everything with a black ink stamp pad, the Versamark, the one that I've already showed you that I really like a lot. And there is this Valentine scrapbook page, a place for lots of pictures. You could even take these cards out and put some little journaling, some hidden journaling in there, whatever you want. But that was the scrapbook layout. So the next thing that I did that I'm way excited about was I took the heart die cuts again, a larger one, and cut them out of chipboard, and then I also cut them out of the pattern paper and for the front and a solid piece for the back. And what I did was I went ahead and decorated each one of these, the front, and it says I adore you, and I do have a picture that I'll put on my blog that you can see what it looks like when it's hanging up. And I'm going to give you some step-by-step instructions on this on another video, so make sure that you come back and watch the next video and I'll show you exactly how I did this. But this was a fun little project, and it's not even finished, because what you can do is when you're done, and I'll show this on the video, is you can cut all these strings and put it together and make a mini album when you're done after Valentine's. So come back and watch the next video on that. The next thing that I did, and I'll also do a little video for this, is I just made this cute little candy box. It's got a little box inside that you can fill with like a cellophane bag full of candy and give it to a friend. And I'll do a video and show you how I did this also. But there's your little candy box. And then the last thing I did with this kit was I made just some very simple cards. I'm not a card maker per se. I like to do them, but mine are never near quite as fancy, and so I don't usually say, ooh, look at my wonderful cards. But there's 3 cards that I did using that same kit, and I just used leftover paper, another heart die cut, a sticker that's coming undone. And the other thing that I used on this, and I don't know if you can see it, is this is the Swiss dot paper from Basil. And so it's embossed with little dots. It's really a fun paper to use, and we carry that at the store also. So come on into the store, grab your Authentique Valentine's paper. There's so much you can do with it. Have fun, enjoy it, and I hope you'll come back and watch the other 2 videos on how to make this candy box and how to make the mini album banner.